And turning to your book, Wild Courage, please can you share the story of meeting your husband on the subway? Because it's
Yeah,
got elements of Before Sunrise and
it
500 Days
does.
of Summer.
Yes, yes, such great films. So it's 2011, and I'm riding a crowded, stinky C train home from work in New York City. And about 20 feet away from me stands this really attractive guy, gorgeous blue eyes, thick brown wavy hair. And even though I want to go up and talk to him, something holds me back. What if he's married? What if he's a convicted felon? What if 100 people stare at me on this packed subway train while I make a fool of myself? I later came to realize that what underpinned those questions were three fears that I had wrestled with my entire life, and so many people wrestle with and it holds them back. And those three fears are fear of uncertainty, fear of failure, and fear of judgment of others. Fear of failure, what if he's married? Fear of uncertainty, what if he's a convicted felon? Fear of judgment of others, what if 100 people stare at me while I make fun of myself? So I decide not to do anything, but I say if he gets off at my stop, then maybe I'll try to strike up a conversation with him. And if not, then that's the universe telling me it wasn't meant to be. So he gets off at the next stop, which is not my stop. And I slump down in my chair thinking, oh, well. And then all of a sudden, Harsha, like this wave of wild courage washes over me and practically pushes me out of my subway seat and off the train. I chase to catch up with him. I tap him on the shoulder as he's exiting the station and I say, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. You're wearing gloves, so I can't tell if you're wearing a wedding ring. But in the event that you're not married, you were on my subway and I thought you were cute. Any chance I could give you my business card? Well, I wait for what feels like forever as I think to myself, this was a terrible idea. And then finally, he takes the card. He calls the next day. We go out on a date a week later. 3 years later, we're getting married. And we've now been married happily for 11 years with two little hooligans, ages 7 and 9.